What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Ijo Ujo here, and I'm with your name?
My name is Isaac.
And Isaac's gonna show us some super high fire Qli Fort deck today. Take us through.
Alright, so we have Qli Fort Demise, right? So it's pretty basic. You have the one Scout, because Scout is amazing. Scout is your life. Scout will save you. He will watch out for you. He will scout your danger. Monolith, because this card is bad but you need it anyway, because draw power. Also, a lot of people don't know this, but during the end phase, if you do Card of Demise, you can choose which happens first. So you can Card of Demise, nothing in your hand, and then you can choose to draw cards.
Definitely.
Happen during end phase.
Broken, drawing a bunch of cards all the time.
2 stealth, because stealth, he's just so unbelievably broken. And especially when you snatch your opponent's monster attribute with your monster, you get more cards. It's even more beautiful, and then they're just even madder about it. I got 2 Carrier, because Carrier is really good for returning those monsters. I hate those monsters. I do, especially Denko, because Denko fucks his deck up. 2 Helix, because back row hate, because all the hate, because spells and traps, because pendulum, because all of that shit. I want it gone immediately. And Shell, because he's just an extra scale.
Alrighty.
The MVP of the deck, it should be a monster, but it's really not. Demise.
The broke card.
The most broken card.
The card everybody loves to hate.
Basically, you just draw a monster, you scale the monster, you set everything else, and you card Demise, and then you laugh as your opponent sits there and squirms, because they don't know what you got. 3 power duality to get to card Demise.
Okay.
Upstart to get to Demise.
Alright. Everything's about getting to Demise.
Pretty much. 3 Summoner's Art, also to get to Demise. I mean, to get to Scout, which is Demise, but better. Terraforming, because I run 2 Necro Valley, because this card just wrecks Cosmo, it wrecks BA, wrecks the Phantom Knights, it wrecks pretty much everything that isn't this deck.
Now, when I noticed earlier, I noticed that you didn't play the Commander. You chose to play the Terraforming. Is there any specific reason you did that?
Because I'm play testing in my side other spell traps. I mean, I also run Clip. I like to search for it. I don't want to waste my Scout 800 to search for this, especially if I need this, which sometimes I do. Not always, but on rare occasions, I might need to combo out on somebody. So this really helps.
Definitely.
Disqualifies, doesn't need an explanation. Clearly, we all know that you need to run this. And I run 2 Stormforth, because triggering my opponent's monster is hilarious. It's hilarious. They think they got it set up, they're all solid, they're good, and I go, so Stormforth, and I'm like, no! And I'm like, game. The Solemn Suite couldn't fit a 3rd strike. It wasn't necessary, but gotta have warning. 2 Drowning, because I hate Cosmos.
I lost a stupid card today. I hate this card.
Cosmos. I want their monsters gone, so it doesn't target, it sends them all back. I say bye-bye. They say, oh no, hold on. Chaos Trap Hole, come on. Every single deck in this format, with the exception of this deck, runs light or dark. I don't want to see Beatrice. I don't want to see Dante. I don't want to see Breaksword. I don't want to see Darkstruck. I don't want to see anybody. I don't want to see Cosmo. I don't want to see Erebus. I really don't want to see Aether. I don't want to see anybody for any reason. They come to my door. I tell them, get the fuck out of here. Bye. Good day to you. Bottom is because Pendulum. And everyone likes to drop monsters. Banish it. Rivalry, because, I mean, really. Come on. We know why this is clutch right now. This card is unbelievably clutch. They Terra Top, you activate this, they're stuck for the rest of the game.
Now, there's a lot of players like saying that they don't want to play this card because good players will play around it. What do you think about that?
Let them play around it. Let them waste their resources playing around this card, because while you are sitting there playing around, struggling, wasting your cards to get around this one card, I'm using Card Demise to get more cards set. So you can get rid of one, I guarantee I'm gonna have another one set for you.
Okay.
Obviously, we have the Floodgates. These really don't need introduction. We know why I'm running Soul Drain. Obviously, it's to stop Monarchs and Cosmos and BA. We know why Skill Drain, because my monsters are pretty much bigger than everybody except Cosmo, and I've got like what, 2 monsters in Monarch. Okay, cool. And Banish, because nobody can recover from getting their shit banished, not even me, but generally I'm not having my shit banished. And Emptiness, because I don't really special summon all that much. I should, but I don't, because tributing is so much more fun.
When they have this card, and then they set Drowning, you tend to lose that game.
We should really just go back and can we just say that these 3 cards in tandem plus Scout, those are the real heroes. The real heroes of Yu-Gi-Oh.
All right, side or extra first?
I'll do the side.
All righty.
So D-Fisher, because it's obviously necessary.
Okay.
Because BA is constantly dropping shit. Aether can't activate her shit.
Not at all.
She can't do anything. Or, well, I think she can.
She can activate it, but she can't resolve, you know, the rest of it.
Not the monsters. Anyway, you can't drop monsters. You can't drop monsters, and that's why this is good. 2 MST because I don't like discarding cards. I shouldn't have to discard cards, and obviously these MRLs make me feel so fancy.
Super, super fancy.
Super fancy.
Everybody's favorite Ghost Lolly.
Nobody else in this deck is running cherries. Nobody else that I saw was running cherries. I think that is a big, big mistake because really you have so many draw cards that cherries is such an easy win for you, especially since Card of Demise gives you so many pluses. All you gotta do is just go show, reveal, banish. Then they have to struggle for the rest of the game without their Dantes or their Beatrice or whatever. This is pretty obvious, but also because of the mirror.
Right.
It's painful. I don't like it, and also Cosmo, but mostly the mirror. The mirror and Monarch, mostly Monarch. I don't want them Stormforthing me. I want to Stormforth them, not the other way around.
Right.
Monarch in the mirror. I don't want them tributing. I want to tribute. But even then, if I don't tribute, I guarantee I'm only flipping this when I can, you know, when I can pendulum. You know what I mean? So,
definitely.
Brian Shaw.
for the mirror. For the mirror. Or if somebody wants to, you know, game 2, set a bunch of cards or whatnot. I mean, I can activate this whenever I want. I always have cards set. I always have pendulums. I can always do it.
And you can also use this on your own cards, like just to clear them out the way. If you set bad scales.
I need some space cleared. And finally, the final tech, Recolate.
The searchable freaking Fiendish Chain skill drain.
Game 2, I will always side this in. Game 2. Unless it's the mirror, in which case I won't. But game 2, I need this card more often than not. I'm not maining it because there wasn't space for me to dump something important. So game 2, I'll figure out what I don't need and I'll put this in if possible.
Definitely. All right, this is the goo right here, guys.
So for the extra deck, we got
this is the goo.
German Dante. I mean, her Dante. Beatrice. You can tell what I'm afraid of when I put these cards in. You can tell what I'm worried about.
This is happening here, guys.
You can tell exactly
this is
what I'm
really happening here.
You can tell all the cards that I'm concerned about in this game. These are the pyramid cards. I have like an Omega somewhere floating around and like another couple of other cards. Like I got a couple of the Gem Knight fusions just in case. But
all of these are specifically for PK Fire, guys.
Much. Yeah, I don't want to see that. I don't want it to get plays. That's the only deck I'm worried about. I'm not even concerned about Monarch. Simply because Floodgates.
Floodgates.deck.
Just Floodgates.
Is there any closing statements on Floodgates the deck?
Man, I wish Skill Drain was at 3. I wish Soul Drain was at 3. Then there would be no PK Fire. Then there would be no Monarch, probably. But until then, Yu-Gi-Oh! Always Yu-Gi-Oh! Never forget to Yu-Gi-Oh!
Alrighty, guys. It's IJ Uja here signing out. Peace.